Yes, alrighty, my friends. What's up, everybody? Peter Joseph here for video number 2 on your Wednesday evening / Wednesday night. And you know what that means? It's Wednesday night. You know what that means? We got Dynamite coming your way in about a half hour from now. Should be a great show, coast to coast, live from San Diego, California. Can't wait for that. We got Takeshita versus Freshly Squeezed Orange Juice. Orange Cassidy for the Intercontinental title. The winner of that faces Kenny next Sunday at Revolution. So we'll see how that goes. And a whole lot more tonight on Dynamite. And that rhymed. So we got that. So happy Wednesday to you. Happy Hump Day to you great people as well. Thanks for watching right here on the Peter Joseph channel. YouTube.com/Peter Joseph. Make sure you like the video. Hit that subscribe button down there. You know where it is. We're getting on the road to 750 subscribers. We're almost at the cusp of that. We're a little bit over the quarter mile of our road to 750 subscribers. Hopefully we'll get to that by Easter. So about 6 weeks. 6-7 weeks till Easter and WrestleMania. So hopefully we'll get to that goal of 750 subscribers on this very channel by WrestleMania. So we're, as of this video, 22 away. So tell your friends, tell your other friends, and tell your mom and your pop and everybody else to subscribe to this very channel, and also subscribe to my other channels. Show your love and support on those channels as well. Leave a comment on any of the videos from the past, the present, and the future, Conan. Don't leave stupid comments. You'll get sent to the Shadow Realm. You'll never be heard from again, and Satan will eat your soul. So please do not do that. And that's that. If you want to do that, go to your dead channel and do that. I'm not going to do it on mine. Okay? That's all I got to say about that. Because people watch my show, so it can't be dead. So, hey, fuck you. And that's pretty much it. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Share the video all over the internet. And don't forget to tap and slap that bell, turn on all notifications so you don't miss the next one. Because if you miss anything, you need to get violently slapped in the face. Sat down in a padded room with your arms and legs tied behind your back. And no way out. And you get 24 hours of me as torture. And you can't get out. There's no way out. You're going to have to put up with me for 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365. In your little hut. And that's all I got to say about that. Going to make your ears bleed. And, well, other things I can't discuss. So, but it is what it is. Because you love me. You can't get enough of me. Because you're so fucking obsessed. Because I'm not with any of you motherfuckers. So kiss my ass if you think that. But that's it. Alright, so like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, share the video all over the internet, follow me on social media, hit that bell for more, and if you're brand new here, well, welcome to the party, pal! We hope you enjoy the ride. Sit back, relax, you grab yourself a cold one like that, like this one, put your feet up and enjoy the show. You like it? Great! You know, get out, go fuck yourself and have a nice life. That you don't have, but, you know, it is what it is. That's that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for watching video number 2, this time on the Peter Joseph channel. I'm Peter Joseph, but you knew that already. I'm a content creator to talk about the wonderful world of professional wrestling, whatever the fuck I want to talk about. Alright, so it's Wednesday night, we got Dynamite coming up in a little bit, but we'll talk about Dynamite later. Tonight, right here on the channel. Later tonight. Check out my first video today over on my Metal God channel. I did a tribute to 3 great people. Michelle Trachtenberg of Buffy the Vampire Slayer fame. Al Trautwig, broadcaster here in New York on MSG Network. He passed away at the age of 68. Michelle Trachtenberg died at 39 this morning due to complications from liver transplant. Though they're saying at the moment natural causes, they're not sure if it's from the liver transplant, so take it with a grain of salt. Al Trautwig died of that nasty disease, cancer. And Roberta Flack, the great singer, songwriter, died this past Monday at the age of 88 due to Lou Gehrig's disease, ALS. So, and she sang Killing Him Softly with his song that was redone by the Fugees. So, rest in peace to all those great people. Check out the tribute down below in the description box, in the gobbledygook down there, or just go to my Metal Guard channel and check out the latest video, and that's that. I also put up a new short right here on the channel, already going up the charts, because, you know, I'm the short king, or king of the shorts, or whatever you want to call it, because nobody can beat me, even on commentary, so, but it is, so check that out after this one. We'll just go on this channel, go to my shorts section, and go to my latest short. I just put it up a little while ago. So check it out on time, right now. Speaking of right now, we're at now. Everything is happening right now, and I'm talking to you right now. It's happening right now. What happened then, Gilmore? No, first it's Joseph, but we missed it. Everything's happening now. It's happening now. What happened then? We missed it. Ah, fuck! Next time, watch Spaceballs. You'll be at now. Asshole. Anyway. Great classic movie, Spaceballs. If you don't like Spaceballs, there's something wrong with you. Hell, screw! Anyway. Moving on. Alright. As we get to Dynamite, ladies and gentlemen, on video number 2, right here on the Peter Joseph channel, it is time for your late and out-of-date NXT thoughts. You understand? Thoughts. From last night, February the 25th, 2025, and we are emanating from the Andrew J. Brady Music Center, where AEW was about a month or so ago, in that great city of Cincinnati, Ohio is for pussies. Alright, as always, our commentary team, the man with the creepy jacket, lots of candy, Vic Joseph, Corey Slave, who is a wife, bye-bye, so long, farewell to you, sadly, her contract is up. I don't even think she's going to come back to wrestling because of that drop foot disease or thingamajig she has, so sorry to see that Carmella is pretty much gone from the world of wrestling. Maybe she can do modeling now. I don't know what she's going to do now, but... And Corey Slave is pretty much is kind of forcing himself out the door with all the bullshit he's been doing, so... But he's still there. So we got Vic Joseph, Corey Slave, and the two-time Hall of Famer, the man who smokes more fucking weed than you do, and that's a fact. The Kool-Aid Man himself, Booker T, sucker! Oh yeah! Oh yeah, man! Oh yeah! Okay, calm down, Booker T. Calm down. Calm down! Let me get Scott Steiner after you. Not now, Scout. Not now. He's fat! Okay, say not now. Son of a bitch is fucking fat! I know. I got a lot of fat fucks on YouTube. They're fat. Like my dick is fat. Anything else, Scott? No? Good. Get it. Go away. He's fat! I said get away! Go away! God damn that guy. Anyway, he's a legend. Big Papa Pump is your hookup. Holla if you hear him. But I digress. Anyway. Alright, so Vic Joseph, Booker T, sucker, and Corey Slave, your commentary team for this pretty good episode of NXT. It felt like a TNA episode because there was a lot of TNA people on the show. We did see that faction running amok again. Deuces and Jokers. People calling them Shield 2.0, Retribution 2.0. I'm calling them Deuces and Jokers. They're fake as fuck aces and eights, basically. But anyway, we do see them, but I'll talk about them later. Alright, let's get into the action, because a little less talk and a lot more action on my show. As my ex-girlfriend would say. You talk too much! Shut up! Melissa says that all the time, but I tell her to shut the fuck up half the time, but, you know. That's, pretty much it. Alright, moving on. Alright, first match of the night. We get to the action right away. Women's North American title on the line. The beautiful Stephanie Verkur takes on the #1 contender, Carmen Petrovic, which with her so-called boyfriend, the resident pimp of NXT, Ashanti the Adonis, who came out looking like Brian Keith, the bounty hunter. I'm like, what the fuck? Were you cosplaying? Brian Keith will not like that. He might ask for gimmick infringement. Anyway, so back and forth match. Booker T, once again, going amok when Stephanie does that move where she puts her legs around your head. Bop, 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 bop. Oh, yeah! Calm down. Ever so happy, you know. And then Stephanie goes up top, gets Hurricanrana down by Carmen, setting up a spin kick to the head for a near fall. And then Carmen hits a super kick as Stephanie springboarded into the ring. At a mid-air super kick for a near fall. That was nice. But Stephanie, sweeps the leg, Danielson. Then she hits the SVB, whatever that is. I think that's that package backbreaker. Calls it the SVB, obviously. And she has to win, retain the Women's North American title in under 12 minutes. Match was decent, 2.5 out of 5 stars. And then after the match, we get the NXT Women's Champion, my girl Julia, looking great as always. She comes out, gets in the ring to be with her friend, Stephanie Verkur. She congratulates her on the win and retaining the title. But she says, we need to find out who is the real champion. Who is the best champion. And on March the 11th at Roadblock, I challenge you for your title, and I will put my title on the line too. So, a double title match, a unification match, if you will, for the Women's NXT North American title and the NXT World title. They will be unified. I'm like, why? There's so much women on the roster, we need to unify a belt now? And one of these people are gonna lose, obviously, because one of them, and I think it's Julia, is banged up. From what I've been reading on Ringside News, Julia is pretty banged up, and I think they're gonna have Stephanie Verkur become the double champion, I guess, on March the 11th. So Stephanie might possibly win the women's NXT, the NXT women's title, and still hold the North American title. Or you're just gonna have one belt just called the women's NXT title. Forget the North American title, which was a waste! If you're gonna do that, then why'd you have the women's North American title as a mid-card belt for the women? I mean that's kind of degrading the women's, on the main roster. You're desecrating the Intercontinental and the US belt. One's held by a great champion, Chelsea Green, and the other's a lying bitch. You know, Lyra Valkyria, whose title reign should never have happened. They should have gave it to Dakota Kai or Zelina Vega or Io. Don't get me started with these mid-card women's belts. Ugh. At least the US belt, that I was okay with. The Intercontinental belt? No. I do not acknowledge that champion at all. But moving on, so, yeah, but we're still gonna get a great match, a banger, in their rematch from New Japan or Stardom, Julia versus Stephanie Verkur at the theater at Madison Square Garden in 2 weeks. Pretty much a week from Tuesday, because Raw's gonna be there on Monday, the 10th, so. Gonna be good stuff in New York City! And, no, I will not be going, so, sadly. I would, but money's tight right now, so I got a lot of bills to pay. It's that time. Bills gotta be paid, so. And it is what it is. I got lots of things to do in March anyway. I got Disturbed coming up. I got other things to do. insane. And Disturbed's like around the middle of the end of the month at MSG. The 25th anniversary of Down with the Sickness in its entirety. You gotta love that. And plus the other hits that are great too. But that concert's gonna last at least 3 hours. At least, well, they're set. I don't know how long that set's gonna be. I think it's like 10. The first album I think is 10, maybe 11, 10 or 12 songs. So that's gonna take up about. I say that takes up about 45 minutes. I say about 45 minutes. And then the other songs, they gotta play all the other songs. That's probably gonna last at least another hour and a half. So probably gonna do a 2-hour set with the headlining. I think I forgot who's on the same bill with them. I think it's Dead, and I thought it was Megadeth, but it's not Megadeth, obviously. I think it's Dead and somebody else. I gotta look at I don't have my tickets at the moment, but I have them, but not in my office right now. They're in my safe, because that's why I keep my stuff. But it is what it is. But I can't wait to see Disturbed later in the next couple weeks. It's gonna be epic at MSG. Can't wait. Rose is actually going with me too, so. Because she loves Disturbed. She loves that bald-headed man, Davey Draymond. And no, I will never shave my head bald just because Rosa likes that, kind of likes that look, but, But she loves my hair. She loves a lot of things, if you know what I mean. Like your moms and girlfriends do. But I digress. Moving on. Alright. So, Julia versus Stephanie Vercour 2, Electric Boogaloo in New York City, March the 11th for Roadblock. And Roadblock looks like a great card, by the way. And I'll tell you why in a little bit. Alright. After that, we get Oriana Grace, the NXT ambassador, and her dad, Santino Mulala. You son of a gun! Cobra! No, that guy. They're pretty happy with what's going on, and then Lola Vices, ooh yes, da-da-da-da-da, ooh yes, shake them titties, and that beautiful, so Lola Vice comes in, says she wants to fight, and she's willing to fight Ariana Grace, assuming someone in her family told her how to fight. Ooh, yikes. Anyway, so we get the match, and doesn't sit well, doesn't go well for Ariana. It's, I'm sorry, you got one mean Latina going up against a hot Italian chick. Who wins that? I'm a hot Italian guy, and I got a girlfriend in Spanish. I mean, who wins that argument? I take care of you, Papi! Yeah, sure you do. I love you long time. Come on, Billy! Billy! I want to screw, Billy! I'm thirsty! Then go to the bar! I digress. Moving on. Alright, so we got that later on. So I gave that 2.25 out of 5 stars. Alright, Lexis King, the Heritage Cup champion, tells the NXT World Champion, the Big Man, from Wakanda, Oba, Femi, that he's ready for Moose coming up. Not for his Heritage Cup. I thought it was for his Heritage Cup title, but it's going to be for the TNA X Division title. And Oba's like, yeah, you ain't going to win, brother. You will not win because I am the ruler. I will kick his ass. Oh, we'll get that on March the 11th. We'll talk about that in a minute. Alright, so we get that. So then we go to the TNA X Division title. First time on NXT TV. You gotta love that. Because we saw the Knockouts title defended on NXT TV. Haven't seen the World title yet, but we will in 2 weeks. Not the World title per se, but forget I said that. Anyway, so we got Moose. Puts his title on the line against Lexis King in his hometown of Cincinnati, Brian Pillman Jr. Blah, blah. I thought Moose was gonna wallop him in like 2 minutes. Nope. This match went, how long did this match go? 9.5 minutes, and hey, give Brian Pillman Jr. some fucking credit. He took Moose to the limit. Almost won it a few times. Hits a spinning high cross body for a near fall. Moose then grabbed a powerbomb for a near fall. The fans are going nuts for Brian Pillman because it's in Cincinnati, his hometown, and with his dad, you know, the late great Brian Pillman looking down from heaven. So get that. So near the end of the match, Brian Pillman Jr., Lexis King, hits the coronation. They were like, oh, he's going to become new champ. No, he gets a very near fall. Moose comes right back with that spear of his. You know, pretty much turned Lexis King inside out. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Still your reigning, defending X Division champion, Moose. Pretty good match. 3.5 out of 5 stars. And then after the match, Oba! Whoo! Femi comes out and says, in 2 weeks at Roadblock, it's me versus you, all or nothing. So, the TNA X Division title will be on the line, and the NXT World title will be on the line. So, I highly doubt one of them comes out with both belts. I don't know, because they talk, Sacrifice is the night, you know, 3 days later. And I think Moose is supposed to be defending the X Division title. I could be wrong, but I don't even know Sacrifice's card. I know a couple of matches. We got a 6-man tag team match with Wesley and Tyson DuPont and Tyke Igve taking on, who are they taking on? The Rascals and Ace Austin. So that's already for Sacrifice. And then we got Masha Slamovich taking on Corey J for the Knockouts title. I don't know what the world title match might be with Joe Hendry and don't know who yet. Dolph Ziggler's supposed to come back from suspension. I don't know what's going on with the tag belts. If the Hardy Boys are going to defend. Probably against Fraxium. I mean, we'll see about that. But I do got some stuff about Hardys. I got that. What other belt? The digital media title. Who cares about that? Knockouts titles. Tag titles. Spitfire. Versus Ash and Heather by Elegance. And if Spitfire wins, they get the services of George Iceman. I think that's this week or next week. Or it might be at Sacrifice. So that title's going to change most likely. So sucks to be you, Danny Hill. You know. And Jody Threat. What are you going to do? Alright, we get that. Alright, but title for title, Oba versus Moose in New York City. In pretty much 13 days. It's going to be epic. Though I would have done it at Stand and Deliver, but that's just me. Oh, sorry. Stand and Deliver. Can't say it normally. You gotta say it like the Yes Boys say it. So it sounds better. Moving on. Alright, then we get a video from Shawn Spears praising his team and how they transformed, or how he transformed Brooks Jensen, the wrestling virgin, Nico Vance, and the newcomer, Izzy Game, otherwise known as Boogie Hogan 2.0, brother. They are the new family running NXT, and next week, it's time to take the North American title from my cousin, Tony D'Angelo. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but my cousin is pissed. Man, he had to have his guys get me a Chicken Parm Hero for $2, because he couldn't, he wasn't in the kitchen the last couple of days, because he's mad. When Italians are mad, they're mad. Trust me on that one. Hey, forget it, but you go give me the gabagool. Don't give me the marinara sauce on my calamari. What the fuck? Bye, fuck are you, Get out of here. Fazu. Fuck you. And get my mozzarella sticks, I'm just joking. Anyway, I love all you Italians. You're great people. I love them. I'm Italian too. I'm full-blooded Italian, even though I have Irish in me, but I don't consider myself Irish. But I'm full-blooded Italian. I'm a part of the FBI. Not that one, but, you know. Not that one with Sally Graziano and, Big Vito. Well, not Big Vito per se, but where Tracy Smothers, the great man you are up there. Sally eating, where's my pizza? Sally ate it, that's wrong. And, who else was in that fucking group? Nunzio. I know Nunzio, obviously. Sally Graziano. Tracy Smothers and some other... I forgot the other guy's name. Some guy! This guy. Moving on. Alright, after that, we see that little video. Let me just change over to Dynamite! Coming up in about 10 minutes. Alright, so after that, we get a argument on the bus going to the arena early in the day with the women. Jada Parker and Kaylani Jordan, they get into a little argument, and, Kaylani's sitting next to Ariana Grace, and I'm like, you stole my man! Bitch! Stuff like that. So I think we're gonna get a match out of that, probably next week. Yeah, I think we do get a match next week for that. We'll talk about that later. Alright, so then we go back inside the arena. And more hot women. We got Big Mama Pump. Jordan Grace comes out for a little kitty chat. Talks about setting foot in a WWE ring. And she knew she belonged in NXT/WWE. Now it's time for her to become a champ. And it's only a matter of time before she faces either Stephanie or Julia. And then a former champion, Roxy, comes out. Roxanne Perez, looking amazing. Says, I know everyone wants to be part of the best women's division in wrestling. That I basically ran. So Jordan's like, well, if it's your division, where's your belt? Ooh. So Roxy threatens to win the women's title at WrestleMania from Rhea Ripley, obviously. And then come back to NXT, win the NXT women's title for the third time. And, basically, Roxy was getting a big ovation from the crowd, and they kind of hated Jordan Grace. And Jordan's like, you kind of saw that. She brings up the saying about having a plan, and then she sucker punches Roxy, knocks her on her ass. So I guess the final feud that Roxy might have before being a full-timer on the Raw, possibly the Raw roster, is going to be against Jordan Grace. So I guess we'll have to see what happens with that. 3 out of 5 stars for that. We move on. Alright, then we go to the back, where we see the young OG, Mr. Bouncy, Mr. Tigger himself, because Tiggers like the bounce that Tiggers do best. So, Jumpy Boy, Javon Aarons, is getting ready to team up with Ricky Starks against Ethan Page. And, Ethan and, what's his name? Ethan and, Wesley, I should say. I can't believe I forgot Wesley's name. So they're getting ready. So he's getting ready, I should say. Javon's getting ready. Trick Willie is there. Talks about what they both want. Trick doesn't seem impressed with Javon. They get a little, testy. He's like, I got a match later, but I'll go fight you too. And then Ricky Starks comes in and says, hey, Ricky Starks, what's going on? Little fist bump to Trick. I'd like to see that match. That'd be epic. Who would I root for? I like both of them. Who would I root for? I don't know. Anyway, so Trick gives him a little fist bump. He leaves, and then Ricky says, why is everyone so angry around here? Well, welcome to WWE, Ricky Starks. We get that, and that's that. Okay. Sorry, I was looking at my messages. Nothing important. Nothing important. Just one was from Rosa saying that gonna be eating dinner in about another hour or so. Ask me what I want for dinner. Whatever you want. I got a lot of food here, so probably making some chicken or some. Probably chicken or mac and cheese I'll probably have. So we'll see. Alright, moving on. Alright, so Trick Willie versus Ricky Starks. I'm interested. So we'll see what happens with that. Alright, like I said before, Jada Parker, looking amazing, is pissed at Kaylani joining. And while there might be a him in WWE, Kaylani is not the her. I guess going, kind of dissing their relationship. Because Kaylani and Mello are actually a couple. Him and her. That'd be a great NXT, if they ever do a mixed match challenge again, you got him and her. There you go. So Jada is getting Jada's like, I want to kick your ass, and, I'm her, and you're not, basically. So we'll get that next week. But Jada's gotten really good in her promos as of late. One of Sarah Del Rey or whoever's, coaching her, she's getting better. She's getting way better, and I like it. Speaking of better, you saw Deonna Purrazzo on, Southern New Hampshire University commercial. She just, I think she got her degree finally. I don't know if she got her master's degree. I know she was going for it. So I guess she finished up her master's. So congrats to you, Deonna Purrazzo. So whenever you're done wrestling, you can go into whatever you were studying in. I think it was law. I don't know. Whatever. See, even you can go to college away from wrestling. Just do it online. You don't have to. Well, you have to really pay for his books. I don't know how about if you have to pay for tuition too. I think you do, but I don't know. I never done online courses, so I don't care. But in any case, we move on. All right, then it's party time, ladies and gentlemen. Non-title match. I thought this was for the TNA Tag Team belts. But anyway, we got Catchpoint 3.1 of Miles, don't call him Ozzy Osbourne, and Tavion Heist. They came out with Mr. Ego's son Charlie Dempsey and my girl Maddie Wankowski. They take on from TNA the TNA Tag Team Champions, Broken Matt Hardy. Yes, wonderful, and his brother Nilo, I knew you'd come. And that's Jeff Hardy, dude. Yes, Jeff Hardy. Back in NXT. Well, not back in NXT. Making a debut in NXT, but back in WWE. They're going to go on a nice little run, I think, into the summer. So we could see him at SummerSlam. That'd be nice in Jersey for night 1 or 2. That'd be great. Let them finish off as tag team champions in WWE. And then next year, put them in the Hall of Fame. They have to do that. Or they could do it this year. I mean, we'll see. Because we only have 2 people now. That's Hunter and Michelle McCool. We haven't heard anything about the next person being inducted into the Hall of Fame yet. You only got 2. And we're supposed to get at least 5, maybe 6. But they got like 7 weeks, so they should be getting another inductee named pretty soon, hopefully, but we'll see. Alright, so the Hardys taking on Catchpoint 3.1. So, they're coming out, and Vic Joseph, probably with the line of the night, is like, even Miles heard that! It was supposed to be a joke, like, you can hear the theme song from Miles Osbourne. Right, in there, kind of, get there. And then Maddie's doing the Jeff Hardy thing. That was nice. I think she was kind of hiding it, but how can you miss that? But anyway. Blah, blah, blah. That's a pretty decent match. 11-11 on your scorecard, so make a wish. The Hardy Boys, they get the win with the Twist of Fate into the Swanton Bomb on, sadly, Mr. Miles. Don't call him Ozzy Osbourne or Baby Orton, whatever you want to call him. But, kind of a back-and-forth match. 11-11 on your scorecard, like I said, make a wish. that's pretty much all I got to say about that. We move on. Alright. Alright, so I gave that match 3 out of 5 stars. And then later on, they meet up with, after the match, Fraxium, A-Kid, and Ben Frazier get in the ring, the NXT Tag Team Champions. Ben Frazier says, "We're the best tag team in the world today, and we're standing in the ring with the best tag team in space and time," basically. And then Jeff Hardy, dude, cuts to the chase. He says, "Oh, we don't want to talk. It's like, you guys want to fight, you want to see if you're the best, you're better than us, and the best tag team of all space and time. How about we put up our belts, you put up your belts," and then Santino Marella comes out to his old theme song. Nice. Thank you, HBK, for that. And makes the match for the TNA Tag Team title, so no unification there. But it's going to be a banger at the theater in MSG. That card is stacked. Somebody call the CIA. That card is so good. Julia Stephanie Vercour, Oba and Moose, and now the Hardys and Fraxium. Oh! That has to pull a 1 million rating. Has to. What the hell is this? Oh, hey kids, it's Edge. We can't cope with him being in an ambulance. He's in an ambulance, just came out the arena. So somebody's going to the hospital. Already Pac is done after what happened on Collision. And Edge said that he would take the members of the Death Riders out one by one until he gets a one-on-one match with Moxley. So he's got basically 3 to go. Claudio, Yuta. I hope it's William Yuta tonight, so we're going to have to hear from him ever again. So we got that. And we move on. Alright, we got a trios match tonight. We got the Undisputed Kingdom of Adam Cole, baby! Kyle O'Reilly and Roger Strong taking on basically 3.1, Garcia, Angelo Parker, and Daddy Magic Matt Maynard. We got the Outrunners, Turbo Floyd and Truth Magnum taking on the Murder Machines. Deonna Purrazzo taking on Harley Cameron tonight. Takeshita versus Orange Cassidy for the Intercontinental title. We're going to hear from Swerve and Prince Nana. Pretty stacked card tonight for Dynamite. And we got Excalibur, Tony Baloney, and Taz on commentary. We're going to hear from the Hangman, Adam Page. He's going to be doing some cowboy shit ahead of his match with MJF at Revolution. Speaking of Maxwell Jacob Fart Knocker, we're hearing from him right now. He's probably in... Where is he? Where is he? Is he getting his foot looked at? I think he's getting his ankle looked at, because he's in some type of doctor's office, and he has his face to us, he's laying down, talking to us, and there's a guy like on the side, like doing, I think his back or something, not his back per se, but I think his ankle, because he does have an ankle injury from, like, World's End and stuff like that. Well, even before that. So... I wonder if he's at the doctor in Plainsview, Long Island. That shithole. By the way, Islander fans, how are we doing this evening? Lost again to the Rangers last night. With Joe Hendry and TNA in attendance. How? Because you can't win there. Is this JBL? What the hell? We got a truck. Like a really ugly looking truck. With a like a longhorn symbol on it. You would think it's JBL, but the Hangman is here. We see not one, but 2 ambulances. Oh shit. Alright. So we're gonna hear from the Hangman right now, and he's walking with a purpose. Everybody's like looking at him like, what the fuck was that? He's walking, and this guy, like, turns around. He's like, bloop, 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 fall over himself. Okay. That's funny. Backstage shenanigans. So, Well, they have some guy in the ring. I don't know who it is. Probably some jobber. And the Hangman's coming in to do some cowboy shit. Probably gonna get this Hangman out of my ring. Or his ring. Not my ring, but it's his ring. Well, maybe he's fighting. I guess he is fighting. He's fighting in his street clothes, ladies and gentlemen, against Aaron Solo, me bookie. Probably gonna beat him in 30 seconds. Yeah, basically he's fighting, well, he was gonna fight in his shirt. He took off his shirt. Now he's basically fighting in his, street clothes. Beating the fucking shit out of Aaron Solo. I don't even know, I didn't even time it yet. I would say this match is gonna last under 3 minutes. Did I say under 3 minutes? Yeah, he's gonna beat him. This is, just a filler match. Huh? Aaron Solo getting a little, a little offense in at least. A little bit. Hangman comes back with the rebound lariat. Now he's going outside for the buckshot lariat. He's gonna hit this. Boom! Count the 50. This match ended in about 2 minutes. So the first 6 minutes of Dynamite, you had Edge come out of an ambulance. MJF talks about, Adam Page while getting his ankle looked at from early in the day. And now, the Hangman destroys Aaron Solo in like 2 fucking minutes. Now, he's got a chair. Probably gonna destroy Aaron Solo even more if he's still in the ring. No, he's not. He's leaving with Bryce Remsburg, an idiot. I guess he's gonna say, Max! Get out here right now! I got all night! And he's gonna put the chair in the ring. I'm waiting! He's like, I hate 3 things. I hate 3 things. Biscuits, running out of biscuits, English, and something else. I think it was Ivy. I couldn't say that. So basically he says, I'm going to sit here all night until you get out here. Damn. Well, the dude just got his ankle looked at the doctor or hospital or whatever it is. So, basically, Hangman doesn't want to wait till Revolution in LA. And now, I guess we're going to get Max. We hear his music. And he's better than you. And you know it. Like the prophecy is better than everybody. And you know it. Well, Max is here. What the hell? He's got blood on his hand. What is that? He comes out with like a bloody towel. And he asks for the mic. Like, did he beat somebody up? And he has blood in his hand? I don't know. Got my music! So, we get all that. Alright, let me finish up NXT. We'll go right into AEW. Alright, so Fraxium versus the Hardy Boys at Roadblock in just under 13 days. Now we got that. So, I can't wait for that. Roadblock looks stacked. We got that. Speaking of stacks, we got Channing Lorenzo Stacks at the restaurant with Adriana Rizzo. We got Adriana Rizzo and the resident consigliere, the man who lives downstairs from me. That's Luca Crucifino. They're in the restaurant having a meeting. My cousin Tony D comes in and not so much mad at Stacks for kind of defending the family last week and losing. And then Rizzo gets beat up too. blah, 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 blah. It's like, even if you came up short, there's stacks. I'm not mad at you. You know, I'm proud of you. But this is a fight I have to do. So I'm gonna handle it. He's gonna try to make it. Oh, shit. We got murder! Damn, that's a lot of blood. That was what that bloody towel was. He beat the living crap out of Christopher Daniels, busting him wide open. I mean, wide open. He is spilling, gushing blood. And now Hangman's going to the back with a chair to try to save his mentor, Mr. Christopher Daniels, and he is gushing blood. Oh, somebody's going to the hospital tonight. With Daniels, and then maybe one of the Depth Riders later on. We said that guy that fell down before? I think he's still there. Is he okay? Get that. Get out of the way! People that won't be on TV for like 5 seconds. Damn. What is that? We got some smoke on the side? Like somebody smoking a joint? Oh, there was like dust on the side. They're like building something. Alright, so the medics tend to a really bloody Christopher Daniels as Hangman goes to look for Mr. MJF. Woo! So, a really chaotic start to Dynamite tonight. It's just insane. But they gotta do something because NXT last night got 800,000 views on the dot. That's pretty damn good. They went up from last week, so. And, you know, right now, Dynamite's barely pulling 600. At times, they can't get over 600, but they can't get above that. Above 650, 670. We got that. Alright, now we have Don Callis at the bar in the Skybox. Yeah, I want to hang out there in San Diego, that arena, wherever they are. They got like a bar full of like great fucking alcoholic drinks. Like, do I see it? I see Jameson. I think I see Jack Daniels there. I want to go over there. I want to get myself a drink. Yeah, I got some Jameson. I can't see what. I think we see a little bit of Jack. Maybe some Hennessy. Maybe some tequila. Well, they're going to be watching Ocean Spray take on the bounty hunter Brian Keith in a bounty match. Nothing about paper towels. We get that. And now we got a recap of Chris Jericho, the Nueve, retaining his Ring of Honor World title over Bandito. And now Renee Paquette is outside with Jericho. Hi guys! Hi guys! That's from earlier, not live, it's from earlier. So Renee congratulates him on his big, huge title defense against Mr. Bandito. You know, he's got the cross and like little cross like I do. What do you mean I don't believe in God? Talk to him every day. Okay, Dave, calm down. What do you mean? How did you... Oh, okay, I'm about to say, how did he get there that quick? Don Callis and Mark Davis show up. Obviously, this was taped earlier in the night with their segment. Because there would be no way they can get from the bar all the way to the back that quick. So basically, Don's trying to strike a deal and tell Jericho to tell Brian Keith to, you know, help him take out Ocean Spray before his big cage match with Fletcher at Revolution. And Jericho's like, oh, I don't need your help. I don't need anybody's help, really. Because I know Brian Keith will get the job done. But, I mean, it is what it is. That's that. Are you gonna say bye, guys? I want to just say bye, guys. I guess not. Sucks to be you, NA. And now we go to another match. I mean, 14 minutes in without freaking a commercial break. And now we go to Ocean Spray coming out. Oy, oy, oy. So Ocean Spray and Brian Keith right now. Here comes Ocean Spray! Reach for the sky! Whoa! Bam! Bluff! How you doing, Bluff? Ah, Bluff! Bluff, 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 bluff. I bet Ocean Spray is a great guy. When he was in Ring of Honor, of course. Bluff! I forgot who he fought that night. I met him. But great guy. I have his picture somewhere. Well, the autograph, actually. Not the, well, it's a good autograph and a picture, too, so. What are you gonna do? That's pretty much it. Anyway, moving on. Alright, so Tony D, wants to deal with Shawn Spears pretty much by himself, so we got a North American title match next week. I don't know if my cousin can pull it out and retain, but I think we might see a title change next week, but we'll see. That's that. Alright, moving on. Alright, then we go to the women's locker room. Well, around the women's locker room, we got Delta and the resident surfer girl, Sol Ruka. They're in the trainer's room, and then then we see Piper and Nevin Doudrop come in. He says, "Okay, bring her in, bring her in." Then we got the Women's United States Champion Chelsea Green coming in, and is not impressed. I am not impressed. Not impressive, Skywalker. So she's not impressed with the women's locker room. Pretty much not impressed with Delta and Sol Ruka. So we get a tag team match player coming next week with Delta and Sol Ruka taking on Chelsea Green and Piper and Doudrop, Piper and Nevin. Chelsea's all mad. She's like, "Wait, what did I just agree to?" And Piper's like, "We have a match next week, sir. I mean, ma'am." And then Chelsea's like, "Well, that was stupid." And then I think it was like Vic Joseph saying, "Oh, she's gonna use her an executive order, write an executive order like she's Trump or something like that." I mean, come on. Donald Trump! It's huge. Speaking of huge, stimulus checks coming. $5,000! You gotta love it. I don't know. It's not coming. Don't know when it's coming. They were talking about maybe next year. I'm like, why next year? Have it now. Now. Not then. Now. Nice $5,000 in my pocket. Pfft. Love that. Put away from some savings, pay my bills, go on a trip with the missus, and then save the rest for whatever I felt like getting. I gotta get some. I do gotta get a little bit more band merch because I've been kind of lacking with that. So I gotta get some new In This Moment stuff, especially from God Mode, because I don't have a shirt from God Mode yet, and I usually get a shirt from pretty much every album they came out with, or some type of thing. Well, I have the CD, but I need a shirt. I need a new shirt, and I gotta get a new New Year's Day shirt. I'm getting a new Conquer Divide shirt. I might be getting some more clothes in the future, Conan, but we'll see what happens. Right now, I'm so tied up with bills right now, I can barely order it online. Because bills are very expensive. Especially my mortgage. That's the only thing, that's the only thing, basically, and the other expenses I have to pay in this, that me and the missus have to pay because we pay together, so. But when we have some money laying around, we either take a trip, we're saving up for our summer vacation right now, and then I'm putting a little bit away each week, each paycheck for my band merchandise and other necessities I actually need. My clothes, I'm getting new socks, getting new pants, gotta get, eventually I might be getting this mane of hair trimmed. Other things coming along the way. But by the summer, there's going to be some unbaggings, hopefully pretty soon. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. And please hit that bell. So when I do those unbaggings and maybe an unboxing, we'll see. We shall see. Alright, so next week, Chelsea Green and Piper take on Sol Ruka and Delta. Meh. Okay. Alright, then we go to Ariana Grace and Lola Paisese, and Lola beats her ass. Pretty much. She shakes her hot hips, and pretty much wins the match with that sexy hip attack. 2.5 minute match, filler match. And, basically, yeah, that's pretty much it. Big Bang Moon, good night. And then Deuces and Jokers are seen, they attacked, pretty much the entire Catchpoint 3.1, even Maddie. Damn. So these guys attacked the chick. Great. Attack my girl, fuck you. Anyway, so we see them, so they're running amok. You know, they're just, you know, showing up at random times. They were in the balcony to start. And then we see them, you know, beat up Catchpoint 3.1, lay them all out. And then they go into the, you know, they go outside the arena banging on stuff. And we saw last week they took out Robbie E. Who's next on their hit list? We'll have to see. Alright, then we got Eddie Thorpe, DJ Nightwolf, walking through Cincinnati. Talks about how his people... Who are you calling my people? Anyway. Talks about how his people were once forced out of their land and moved out west. No wonder they moved to Arizona. And somehow this is like, you know... Somehow he's like basing, you know, wants to face Trick Witty again. Why? The third match? Why? Oh, because Trick's all pissy. Just so they're third and possible final match before Trick Willie probably goes to the main roster. Why don't you just do it at Roadblock or stun and deliver? Get it out of the way. Get this I hate this feud. Get it out of here already. So we get that. Alright, then Ava is in the, I think, the top of the arena somewhere. She makes some announcements, mainly for NXT Roadblock. We got Oba versus Moose is for the NXT title, not the X Division title. So it's not title for title. Obviously, because Unbreakable is right after, take it back, Sacrifice is that Friday, so I doubt the TNA titles will be changing. The only title I think will change is the NXT Women's title or the North American title, probably going to Julia or Stephanie. And like I said earlier, Julia is pretty banged up, so I think Stephanie will become a double champion, as Julia will be leaving for a little bit to get, you know, to recover from her little injuries that she might have. That sucks. That Julia's not going to be. It's only been a champ for like basically 2 months. Sucks. But Stephanie, I think she'll be okay as women's champion. Then we could see Stephanie versus Delta, maybe at Stand and Deliver, or whatever direction they're gonna go in. But I think with Julia's injury, whatever was set up for Stand and Deliver is pretty much out the window now. Unless Julia comes back in a month, which could happen, but I mean, we'll see. Alright, so Oba and Moose for the NXT title at Roadblock. And I think Moose will lose. I think Oba will retain. So at least Moose will retain the X Division title and go to Sacrifice with the belt. But then again, maybe he goes to Sacrifice with the NXT World title. We'll see what happens with that. Moving on. Alright, then we get a rundown of next week's card, which looks pretty good too. Then we go to your main event of NXT. Wesley and Ethan Page taking on Ricky Starks and the young OG, Javon Evans. This match was crazy as shit. Tariq Igwe and Tyson DuPont out with Wesley and Ethan Page. We heard on commentary that Cody, MDK Cody, you bitch, basically called his best friend Ricky Starks the most naturally talented wrestler since Barry Windham. No, Cody. Not even close! Barry Windham is a legend. Ricky is just, you know, he's starting out his NXT career. I mean, his career itself is good, but not like Barry fucking Windham's career. Are you on another planet, Cody? Don't answer that, which we know you are. You're still shook from The Rock, basically wanting to make out with you. That awkward segment, Jesus Christ. Somebody called Dr. Shelby. But anyway, back and forth match they went. It was chaotic. Javon and Wesley jumping around like freaking acrobats, flippy dippity doos. Ricky getting in on the action. Looked great. When we get to the end, Javon takes out Ethan Page. Obviously, they go up the crowd, and then Ricky takes out Tariq Igve and Tyson DuPont. Near the end, then he picks up Wesley, hits Rochambeau, which I'm so glad they're letting him use that and keeping the name. 1, 2, 3, Ricky Starks gets his first big win in NXT. You gotta love it. So, great. Good match, 3 out of 5 stars. Big win for Ricky. His first NXT win of many. Hopefully, then we get that. Alright, then we get a preview for next week, and then we wrap it all up. So it was a good NXT last night, and I gave it a solid 7 out of 10 stars. Let me know what you guys think of the show down below in the comment section, and we'll talk about it. Like Quick Willie, let's talk about it. And that's pretty much it. Alright guys, I'm out of here. Going to watch the next hour and a half of Dynamite. Right now, still got Ospreay and Brian Keith going at it. I think Ospreay will probably win this match. And go from there. And that's that. Alright guys, I will be back for video number 3. A little bit later on right here on the channel. For your Dynamite review. And then probably tomorrow I'll be taking the day off tomorrow. Then Friday we'll talk about TNA and Ring of Honor. And pretty much anything else is happening in the world from Thursday and Friday. And then we'll talk about SmackDown Friday night, your 3-hour cure for insomnia. From 8 to 11 Friday night. Saturday, we'll talk about the Elimination Chamber. We'll do the review the same night. As far as Sunday goes, maybe we'll get Collision in. Sunday, we'll see how everything goes. It's a little bit busy, gonna be busy in the next couple weeks with work. So my schedule, my video schedule will be changing up a little bit. But I'll still be doing reviews and predictions for Revolution. Talk a little bit about Sacrifice. Not gonna I might review Sacrifice. We'll see. Because it's on a Friday night, right before. Well, it's on during SmackDown. So I might review Sacrifice maybe on the 15th, which is the next day. But it's gonna be early because I do have me and the missus have some plans that night, so won't be around that night. So. We got a concert that night too, so it's insane. But in any case, I'll try to get Sacrifice up either that weekend of the 15th or 16th, and I might do a vlog for St. Patrick's Day, and even though I'm not Irish, but I don't know if I'm going to do it or not. We'll see. And then that's pretty much it. But lots of big things coming next month in March. Got my baseball preview coming up. Right the week before the baseball season starts. And Ospreay just won. Beating Brian Keith. And, yeah. Sucks to be you, Don Callis and, Fletcher. Now you got an angry Ospreay to deal with next Sunday in a cage. Bruv! And that's all I gotta say about that. Alright guys, I am out of here. Thanks for watching Dynamite. Chaotic in the first half hour already. But good match with Brian Keith and Ospreay. Chaotic first like 10 minutes with Edge coming out of the ambulance, Max at the doctor, and then him, Hangman beating the living shit out of Aaron Solo, and then we see MJF with a bloody towel, and then he beat the living shit out of Christopher Daniels, busting him wide open. And now we got Fletcher and Ospreay fighting in the crowd. Look out, people! So fans might get involved here. Is that Petey Williams? Yeah, it looks like Petey Williams. No, he's not. It's not him, obviously. Let him fight! Let them fight! Nobody cares about the fans, let them fight! Shit. It's chaotic tonight on AEW TV. Bruv! Acknowledge the tribal chief, bruv. He did that too. He was like going like this. He acknowledges Roman. Who doesn't acknowledge Roman these days? I mean, come on. If you don't, you need to. But I doubt that. Now we got a video of timeless Toni Storm beating Mariah May to become a three-time, I think it was three-time women's champion. Then last week on Collision, Mariah May beat the shit out of Toni Storm. And we're going to get this Hollywood ending at Revolution, whatever that means for the AEW Women's Championship. Maybe we get some more clarification with that. I think we're going to get First Blood. Because they say, oh, we're going to write a story in blood, my darling. Alright, so Toni Storm has been, it was sent home for medical evaluation. So we might, probably won't see her. I doubt what, did you say we're going to see her on Collision from Oakland this week. Because it's in Oakland. And I think that's live on Saturday. But it's going head to head with, pretty much near the end of, the Elimination Chamber. Because that's at 6:30 and Collision's at 8. So, right in the middle of Collision, of the Chamber, so that's going head to head. I think, probably be near the end, like 9:30 will be the end of, the Elimination Chamber, and then Collision will end at 10. So, probably not good ratings for Collision this week. Not that they've ever been good. Last couple weeks have been great shows, but Grand Slam did very well in the ratings. Last week, not so much, went a little bit down. But, I mean, I think this week will go down too because of the Elimination Chamber. And that's that. Alright, now I am really going to get out of here, guys. Thanks for watching, and until next time, if you're not down with all that, fuck you, man. I'm out of here. Peace!